something that is going so wrong with their hands in. I don't know. I don't know how comfortable would.
Meghan Markle explodes after her abuse of Harry got exposed, and trust me, the drama's juicier than ever. It's finally revealed that all those Instagram perfect moments were not true.
Meghan's right hand on Harry's shoulder is, of course, a possessive gesture, a dominant gesture. It's like I own you. You are my property.
The picture Meghan portrays on social media that she and Harry are such an ideal couple is nothing but a tactic to fool us.
Talk about this picture because there are so many inconsistencies and creepy things like hidden in here that I didn't notice until I gave it a real close.
There's a photo circulating that's far from the typical royal glam. It's dripping with an unsettling vibe, one that whispers more about control and insecurity than love or warmth. You don't see two people comfortable in their skin or with each other here.
Meghan's right hand on Harry's shoulder is, of course, a possessive gesture, a dominant gesture. It's like I own you. You are my property.
Instead, there's an almost palpable tension, as if something unspoken is weighing heavily between them. The way Meghan's hand clutches Harry's shoulder isn't a gentle touch. It's a possessive grip that screams control. This isn't about affection or partnership, it's about dominance masked as closeness. What secrets lie behind that controlling grasp?
There are like so many appendages in here, and for one second, I thought that Meghan had both of her hands in here because I see so many fingers. It was hard to count.
The fingers tangled in the frame add another layer to the mystery. At first glance, it's confusing, too many fingers overlapping and intertwined in ways that don't quite make sense. After a closer look, it becomes clear that Meghan and Harry's fingers are crossed, a gesture often linked to secrecy or hidden truths.
Something that is going so wrong with their hands in here.
It's like the photo itself is trying to tell us there's something off, something beneath the surface they don't want to show. What makes it even more eerie is the absence of anyone familiar around them. No usual photographers or handlers that normally surround this couple.
No AI in here. This photo was taken by Jake Rosenberg, by the way, and Meghan is very proud of saying that on her Instagram. I don't know. I don't know how comfortable would Harry be.
It raises a question. Is Harry truly at ease here, or is he trapped in a carefully curated but claustrophobic setting? The shadows looming in the background only deepen the sense that this is not the fairy tale they want the world to believe. Is Harry silently pleading to escape this suffocating scene?
What is Meghan wearing? Is like, doth mother know you're wearing her drapes? It's like a big blanket or something like that.
Moving from the hands to the outfits, the story doesn't get any prettier. Meghan's dress looks less like a royal gown and more like she wrapped herself in a wrinkled blanket. There's none of the polished glamour one might expect from a public figure so obsessed with image. Instead, it feels like a visual metaphor for the chaos behind the scenes, a disarray that the camera catches in quiet moments.
Meghan's leg is kind of inclined, or it's like she's standing in one leg and the other is, I guess that this is her leg, which is making this movement. I think this is her knee. We can barely see here. It's in the shadows.
The shadows on her legs create doubts too, suggesting either poor lighting or that something about her appearance is being intentionally hidden. Some speculate yoga pants might be lurking under that dress, a stark contrast to the elegant image she tries to project. What's really being hidden beneath that dishevelled exterior?
Meghan's hair looks okay, I guess. Okay-ish. Okay, I think that she wanted to go for the trad wife aesthetic.
Even the attempt at a traditional wife look falls flat. Her hair and styling don't come together in the way you'd expect for someone so meticulously managed by PR teams. It's a mismatch that mirrors the relentless scrutiny she faces and struggles to control, while the carefully curated social media persona clashes with these candid glimpses of real life, where things are messier and far less controlled. How long can a carefully crafted illusion hold before it shatters?
Is, of course, a possessive gesture, a dominant gesture. It's like I own you. You are my property. It's not on his neck, which would be worse, but...
So what does this all say about the relationship beneath the surface? The possessiveness, the tension, the carefully constructed facades? It paints a picture that's far from the loving partnership sold to the public. This photo, with all its strange details and unsettling aura, offers a glimpse into the cracks hidden behind the royal smile. It's a reminder that what we see on the surface is often just a carefully edited version of a much more complicated story. Is this the moment the truth finally breaks through the royal facade?
One thing that you absolutely must have noticed is that Meghan and Harry are basically the same height in here, which
Meghan and Harry standing side by side in this photo looks more like a carefully staged illusion than a candid moment. Their heights appear almost identical, which clashes with everything we know about their real-life stature. It's obvious something's off here.
And I see Meghan's head size in here, and I see Harry's, I could say that he is in a kind of an angle, and I could say that both heads are almost the same size, which is not possible.
What's really happening is Meghan is standing on a hidden platform, quietly boosting her height to close the gap. Meanwhile, Harry is slouching, shoulders hunched forward, as if trying to make himself smaller and less imposing. It's a subtle dance of physical posturing that betrays deeper emotional insecurities. Why go to such lengths to mask the truth of their height difference?
That's one thing, okay? So I think that is a bit of insecurity about your height, that you have to make sure that Harry doesn't look so taller than you. And
the emotional tug-of-war between Meghan and Harry is etched into their physicality. Meghan's boosted height sends a clear signal. She wants to appear equal, even dominant in this public display. Harry's slouch suggests discomfort, maybe even submission, quietly resisting the role he's been forced to play. This isn't a couple at ease with each other. It's a performance of power, carefully choreographed, yet fraught with unspoken tension. What does this say about the true balance of power in their relationship?
we have that duality, by the way, that Harry is in very dark, like funeral clothes, and Meghan is, of course, white, pristine, clean, and pure.
The contrast between them doesn't stop at posture. It extends into their clothing choices, which speak volumes in black and white. Harry is dressed in dark, almost funeral-like attire, signalling somberness or retreat. Meghan, on the other hand, is clad in stark white, projecting purity and innocence, or at least the image of it.
But it would have been nice for Harry wear white. I'm not being facetious. I'm being serious. Harry could have wear white as well, but it was a bit funeral-esque.
The fact that Harry doesn't wear white alongside her creates a visual split that echoes the emotional distance between them. This contrast draws a sharp line between dominance and withdrawal, light and shadow, presence and absence. Could their clothes be signalling a deeper disconnect than words ever could?
Let me take a look at their smiles, just in case.
Their smiles add another layer of complexity. Neither looks genuinely happy. Instead, their smiles seem forced, uncomfortable, as if they're playing a role rather than sharing a moment. Harry's body language leans away, subtly pulling back from Meghan's assertive push forward. It's dominance versus submission, played out in silent gestures and stiff expressions. This visual tension contradicts the fairy tale image they try to sell to the public. Are these forced smiles the cracks in the carefully constructed royal facade?
To place these two women, allegedly notorious bullies, next to each other, two women that are trying to fight this narrative, doesn't that just enhance everyone's mind? Like in our minds, aren't we looking at these two standing next to each other going,
cherry on top, Meghan Markle teaming up with Chrissy Teigen on her show might seem like a power move on the surface, but it only highlights the dark underbelly of celebrity culture. Chrissy, once celebrated for her social media charm, now carries a reputation as a notorious bully, accused of harassment so severe that some have labelled her human garbage. When two public figures with toxic histories come together, it's less about friendship and more about the harsh truth that, attracts, like in these circles. Their alliance doesn't just reflect badly on Chrissy, it amplifies Meghan's problematic image, reinforcing doubts about her true character. How does aligning with someone so publicly toxic help Meghan's already tarnished reputation?
they discussed the struggle of balancing their parenting duties with growing their business. We just found out Meghan has a nanny. Well, are we really supposed to be able to relate to this?
Adding to the disconnect is the image Meghan tries to project as a working mum, juggling career and family. But reports of multiple nannies and extensive household staff paint a different picture, one far removed from the relatable, struggling mother she wants the world to see.
She has plenty of help. I'm sorry, but you don't fit in this category of like boss girl, working mom who's about to pull her hair out when you've got plenty of people to help you juggle it all.
This contrast fuels public skepticism, making it difficult for many to believe in the authenticity of her friendships or motivations. Rather than inspiring admiration, her carefully curated life comes across as a carefully controlled performance, designed to mask deeper insecurities and contradictions. Does Meghan's reality crumble under the weight of her own facade?
You team up with somebody that's known for something that's not positive. It only makes it only makes us hyper aware.
Meghan's control over Harry goes deeper than public spats and headlines. There are allegations she threatened him to go public with their relationship, pushing him to reveal what he might have preferred to keep private. This move exploited Harry's deep-seated fear of abandonment, a wound stemming from his past trauma. The imbalance in their relationship is glaring. Meghan clearly takes the dominant role, isolating Harry from his family and support network. This isn't just a power play, it's emotional manipulation that reshaped Harry's life and public image. Is Harry truly a victim or a willing participant in this toxic dynamic?
I feel like we still see that today.
Well, now we definitely see it because he's in so deep, right? He's cut off his entire family of origin, and he's got these 2 kids and this new life. And
Harry's public persona adds another layer of complexity. His repeated airing of family grievances has only deepened his unpopularity among royal watchers and the public alike. Far from garnering sympathy, his entitled attitude and frequent complaints paint a man entrenched in bitterness. The public no longer sees him as the wronged party, but rather someone complicit in the drama and dysfunction. This shift in perception further isolates him from mainstream support and sympathy. Can Harry ever escape the shadow of his own public outbursts? So, it's high time Meghan needs to stop bragging about her lovey-dovey relationship in the media, as we already know the reality. What are your thoughts on these? Let us know in the comments below.